Today we're going to talk about arranging fractions in order of size. And we're going to be arranging 4 fractions: 3/4, 5/8, 7/10, and 11/20. Starting from the lowest. For me, normally, I can just look at a fraction and just tell you which is the largest fraction, or the smallest, or the lowest, which would fall in the lowest arrangement or the highest arrangement. First, we're gonna then I thought a new way or easier way of finding out the lowest in terms of arrangement and the highest in terms of arrangement. Likewise, size. First, we're gonna, for the denominators, for the 4 denominators for all these 4 fractions that we're focusing on, we're gonna be finding their lowest common denominator. It is the same as you would call it lowest common multiple, but in this case it's for the denominator only that we're gonna find this common multiple for our denominator. So we take all 4 denominators: 4, 8, 10, and 20. First, 4, we find the factors of 4, then we find the factors of 8, then we find the factors of 10 and 20. The factors of 4 is 2 times 2, the lowest factor. Factors of 8, 2 times 2 times 2. For 10, it's 2 times 5. For 20, it's 2 times 2 times 5. And hence the lowest common denominator that is common among the 4 denominators, where we take the highest number of 2, which is 2 to the third, and the highest number of 5, which is 5 to the raised to 1, which is the same as 5. So our common denominator is 40. We move over. After we found the common denominator, which is 40, what we're going to do, divide 4 for the first fraction into 40, goes 10 times. 10 times 3 is 30. 8 into 40 goes 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. 10 into 40, 4 times. 4 times 7, 28. 20 into 40 goes 2 times. 2 times 11 is 22. So, for 3/4 is represented by 30 over 40. 5/8 is represented by 25 over 40. 7/10 is represented by 28 over 40. And 11/20 is represented by 22 over 40. We'll come here. So 3/4 equals 30 over 40. 5/8 equals 25 over 40. Is the same thing. As we said, it doesn't matter if you multiply both numerator and denominator by same numbers, the results is always the same. 5/8 is the same as 25 over 40. 7/10 is the same as 28 over 40. 11/20 is the same as 22 over 40. So it is easier because they have the same denominator, which is common in all 4 fractions. It is easy now to arrange a fraction in terms of the lowest form. So the lowest fraction would be 22 over 40. Then next would be 25 over 40, following by 28 over 40, then 30 over 40. Also, because the original fractions, which represent the lowest, 22 over 40, is 11 over 20. You could write it like this as well, your answer, because you probably want to remain with the original fraction that they asked about. And second in line is 5/8, which represents 25 over 40. 7/10, which is the same as 28 over 40. 3/4, which is the same as 30 over 40. So for me, this is a very easy way in arranging fractions starting from its lowest. They could have asked you to arrange a fraction in order of its highest. It's the same thing. You'd have taken the one which is the highest. So instead of putting 11/20 here, would have put 3/4, right? And so forth.